All right, welcome back, friends. It's another MSINGI work on, but this one is different. This one is MSINGI athletic. So you are going to need some sort of ball, a medicine ball, a sports ball. I'm using a basketball today. And we are going to just incorporate some of your familiar MSINGI movements with the ball for a little more challenge, a little more dynamic movement that is sport related. But we have to start with a warm-up. This one is, again, a little more dynamic. So we're going to get right into a little core activation and a backstroke. So it's 1, 2, reach, 1, 2, reach, and then give me that nice backstroke 4 times. 2 more sets. Keep that spine long, keep that smile on, and backstroke. Now let's intensify, deeper breathing, and a little knee lift as we move the arm. Now, let's do the same thing, but a forward stroke. Same arm and leg lift. Again, it's 1, 2, reach, 1, 2, reach, and up. Nice. 2 more sets. You got it. Getting more and more ready, right? Last set. All right, next move, we want that hip hinge spinal roll. We're gonna keep it wider in MSINGI athletic and incorporate it with a nice low squat and spinal rotation. So it's a hinge forward, spinal roll, and then 4 pivots in a squat. 2 more sets. Inhale, exhale, squat. Nice, last one. And squat. Excellent. Let's shake it out and get ready for our lower body and then upper body and then core work, incorporating the ball. So, you already know the side step squat. You're doing the same thing as regular MSINGI, but just with the ball. Nice quality movements, big range of motion. Shall we add rotation now? Looks like just like we're in a basketball game, right? Watch those knees. Keep them aligned behind your toes. 1 more each side. Now here's the fire, gang. A little plyo. Jump, squat, reach overhead. You can pivot on each jump. Give me 4. Last 2. Nice. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. We're moving on to movement number 2. Side lunge. So still moving laterally, but only bend the outside leg. Inside leg stays straight. What can we do with this ball? Reach low and high. 4, 3, change your angle. 2, same move, watch the ball change. Loop it around. So just challenging a little more coordination. How about 4, 3, 2 to go. Fire variation. 1, 2, 3. Lateral leaps. Nice. You can travel forward and back or in a circle. Excellent. Give me 4 more. Last 2. And 1. Ooh, let's tap it out and recover. So far, so good, right? Let's throw in the hip hinge as the next move. We add a row and a reach. So really letting those hamstrings and glutes do some work here. Pulling your belly button to your spine, keeping that length. Nice. Activating the posterior chain. 2 to go. Last one, and let's progress. Keeping your arms overhead. Find your single leg balance and give me a knee tuck one side. Work that balance, work that glute. Last 2. Nice. And switch to the other leg. Find that balance, find that reach. And tuck. Imagine you're pushing a force away with your heel and find a focal point. That helps. Nice. 2 to go. Beautiful. And fire. Deep squat and stand. If you have a medicine ball, you can slam it. But let's try and get some plyo here. For 4, 3, almost there. 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, how are we doing? The song says give me more. So let's do our last lower body sequence. The reverse lunge. Earth, wind, fire, you know it, reach. What we want is length in the spine and power in those legs, just like an ostrich. Make that long neck. 4 to go. 3, 2. Stay with the lunge, change the arms. We want to sweep back and circle. Keep those hips and shoulders squared up. Nice. 4, 3. Last 2. Now here's the fire, a little different. We're gonna land and twist and switch feet. Land, twist, switch feet. Notice how I'm bringing that ball in close for the quick footedness. Beautiful. One more each side. Woo, woo. Use that tempo when you can. Now you can always repeat the fire variation as a kind of HIIT interval workout, but we're gonna take it down to our lower body, our upper body work, down low. All right, remember the hippo. So now that you have a ball for leverage, we create a little more challenge on the stability front. Keep that spine in neutral, elevate your knees, and hold. You got this. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Let's draw the hips back and get a nice stretch. And repeat that in the wind variation. Check this out. So we leverage and extend each leg. A little more challenging here for the core. And shoulder and wrist stability. Nicely done. One more each side. Great work. Now what if we take that ball underneath the knees and challenge in a different way? So now we're lifting the arms, asking the lower core to activate. Give me 4. Last 2. And 1. Great job. Let's unwind here and take it to the pounce. Now, big difference in intensity if you have your knees off of the mat. So feel free to keep the knees engaged as you draw the hips forward and back. All right, tempo is press. 2 more. And hold. Can we try to stabilize in high plank and tuck those knees in? For 4, 3, 2. 2 pounces, knees up or down. 4 knees. Nice. 1 more set. You got it. Now this translates nicely into our body press. So let's lower to the knees and talk about 2 options here. Keeping the hands where they were, you can simply press into the ball. Down and up. Nice control here. Activating those triceps for 4, 3. Last 2. And 1. Great job. Let's loosen up the shoulders. And shake out the wrists. We're not quite done with the body press. We can take it off center, have your ball under one hand, and then roll it over to the other side on each rep. So we have press and roll. Body press and roll. 2 more. Nicely done. Last one. Ooh. And let's take it all the way down and leverage your forearms on your ball for a little enhancement to a back extension. Yeah? We're gonna roll forward, press the hands into your ball to leverage that arch. As always, you're listening to your low back, squeeze those glutes. Nice deep breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Let's get rid of the ball for your last full scorpion move, which is gonna be bend, twist, return. You should know this one. Good work, gang. 1 more each side. Last one. Brilliant. We're gonna gently press up and give the back a bit of a stretch and do 1 more move while we're in the all fours position. You don't need the ball for this one, but it's the fire variation of hippo with a little extra MSINGI athletic spice. So remember the twist, but we're gonna tuck the knee to the opposite elbow 3 times. So it's land and tuck. Nice control here. Let's do 1 more each side. Twist, holding that balance. Great job. Last one. Twist and tuck. And good news, we're gonna stay on one side, one hip, and start talking about the baobab tree, right? Let's loosen up those hips first and then figure out how we can incorporate your sports ball or medicine ball. How about 3, 2, last one. Now give me that big reach. Now, if you're using a medicine ball, I need it nice and light, all right? 5 to 10 pounds max. This is really just to, again, add a little spice, but you still want to be able to move athletically. Let's do 1 more each side. Brilliant. 3, 2, last one, and lift. Great job. What else do we have? The hip bridge. In MSINGI Athletic, we're gonna open up the knee angle for a little more hamstring challenge. So, squeezing those glutes. Where else can we put the ball for making things a little more challenging, a little more interesting? Squeeze between the lower thighs and hold. Let's release one leg and then the other. Notice what those hips want to do. Keep them level, keep them steady. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Let's finish off with some pulsing. Press those heels into the mat. Keep going. We've got 8, 7. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna roll the spine down, lift up both legs, grab that ball, reach overhead as you extend both legs. So pass the ball and reach. Notice how slow we're going. Take out that momentum factor to start. Draw it in and reach. Nice deep breaths. Give me 2 more passes. And we transition from your tuck position, rock in, roll up, and give me a nice big twist 4 times. Roll it back, roll up, yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets, roll it back. Remember to modify, put your heels down if there's low back discomfort. Last one, roll back and hold and twist. Ooh, are we feeling this? Nicely done. Let's roll down. Give yourself a nice long stretch. Now that tumbleweed roll, you know what it was preparing us for, right? Coming right through between the legs to get into your primal roll-up. Might take some practice. So let's roll back. Nice. Try that again. Gently sit back. Roll. Now, shall we add the MSINGI athletic move here? Twist, return. Twist, return. You got it. Twist and twist. Shall we try 2 more? Roll and land. Excellent job, gang. One more try. Gently back and up. Now, this internal, external rotation with the hip, we're gonna dig into that a little more. So, backing up, if you've traveled on your mat, what I want is one leg extended only. Have a seat. Rotate that bent knee 3 times, and then reach forward. Woo! Easier said than done. You might need to leverage from behind to get your body used to this, and then crawl it over to the other side. Have a seat, twist, twist. Great job. Leverage forward. Slide along. Have a seat. And get used to that internal twist. Next time, we're only doing 1 of each. All right? So we have slide. Rotate in, reach up. Open back up. And come forward. So put your weight on that ball for a little help. Rotate in as you reach overhead and come back to where you were. Let's do 1 more each side. As you get used to this, as you get better at it, you can pick up tempo. Excellent job, gang. Reach forward and slide. Have a seat, reach, and lower. Shall we do 1 more? Reach and slide. Last one. Have we got it? Great work. And let that ball go. We're gonna stay in the seated position and sneak in a few stretches. So important for athletic performance as well. So keep that stretch forward and reach. Leverage on your toes if you can, and breathe. I hope you feel challenged, and I hope you feel mobile. We're gonna reach overhead, and then sweep down and touch the toes with the opposite hand. Sweep up, and down. 2. Last one. Let's take that bent leg, cross it over, hug it in. Reach up and behind. Keep lengthening the spine as you dig into that glute. Excellent work. Let's uncross and switch sides. So we started with the hamstring stretch. Leverage the toes. Round forward. So important to leave our muscles in a lengthened position when we finish our MSINGI athletic work on. And I'm gonna just pivot this way as we talk about the next move. Nice big reach up. Sweep low. Use that tempo if it works for you. If it's too fast, slow it down to your own pace. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Take that bent leg, cross it over. Hug it into the midline, reach up and behind. And let's untwist and finish off with the laughing hippo. So what you want to do here on all fours is gently arch on your inhale and exhale all the way. Give me one more. And that is it, my friends. Let's return to neutral spine and ease up to a standing position. As always, smile inwardly, smile outwardly, give it everything you got, and I'll see you next time on a MSINGI Athletic Work On.